Hey everyone, this is going to be episode 14 of Injustice 2 Character Talks, and this is starting off with my bonus episode, so we're going on to Gorilla Grodd. So, Gorilla Grodd's first appearance was in the Flash first series, number 106, in May of 1959. He is a villain. He doesn't have a real name because it says none. His occupation is would-be world conqueror. He's from Gorilla City, Africa. He is 6 feet 6 inches. He weighs 600 pounds. Grodd's special abilities and powers include force of mind, which enables him to control others. He can transform matter. He can project attack beams, or he can transfer his consciousness into the bodies of other creatures. He is a scientific genius and inventor of exotic weaponry. So his little summary in my encyclopedia says, deep in the heart of the African jungle resides a race of highly evolved and amazingly intelligent apes. Secluded in their fabulous gorilla city, these super simians have dwelt in peace for centuries. Their existence was completely unknown to the outside world until one of their numbers sought to overthrow the apes' kindly King Solivar, and led an army to conquer the entire earth. This power-hungry malcontent was none other than Gorilla Grodd. He is a hugely strong, diabolical genius. Grodd had developed the power to control the minds of other beings after telepathically picking Solivar's brain. In order to put a stop to Grodd's schemes for world domination, Solivar enlisted the aid of the second Flash, Barry Allen. He at last defeated Gorilla Grodd and imprisoned him in Gorilla City, where Grodd tried to capture Superman, Batman, and President Lex Luthor placed a bounty on both heroes. The U.S. government stranded Grodd and other villains on a prison planet during Operation Salvation Run. So that's all my encyclopedia says for Gorilla Grodd. So we're going to move on to the Wikipedia, and I will go over his creators and that sort of thing. So, Gorilla Grodd is a fictional supervillain appearing in American comic books published by DC Comics. He is primarily an enemy of Flash. The character first appeared in The Flash number 106 and was created by John Broome and Carmine Infantino. Gorilla Grodd is an evil and super intelligent gorilla who gained mental powers after being exposed to the radiation of a meteorite. And he is named number 35. He is number 35 of the top 100 comic book villains according to IGN. So, again, he was created by John Broome, who's his writer, and Carmine Infantino, who's the artist. His alter ego is Grodd. He's a gorilla. His team affiliations include Anti-Justice League, Secret Society of Supervillains, and Justice League, Legion of Doom, Simian Scarlet, Tartarus. His notable aliases include Drew Drowden, William Dawson, when in human forms, and his abilities include genius-level intellect, superhuman physical attributes, and vast psionic powers. So, basically mind control is what they're saying with that. Let's see. Gorilla Grodd is a hyper-intelligent telepathic gorilla able to control minds of others. He was an average ape until an alien spacecraft retconned from a radioactive meteor, which also empowered Hector Hammond, crashed in his African home. Grodd and his troop were imbued with superintelligence by the ship's pilot. Grodd and fellow gorilla Solivar also developed telepathic and telekinetic powers. Led by the alien, the gorillas constructed the super-advanced Gorilla City. And they lived in peace until their home was discovered by explorers. Grodd forced one of them to kill the alien and took over Gorilla City, planning to conquer the world next. Solivar telepathically contacted Barry Allen to warn him of the evil gorilla's plans, and Grodd was defeated. So I just went over that on my encyclopedia because that's what it says. In his first pre-crisis appearance, he met the Flash while searching for Solivar, who had been imprisoned during a trip to the human world. Grodd probed his mind to find the secret of mind control so he could control Gorilla City. let's see. In a confrontation with Wally West, Grodd increases the brain power of most of the animals in the central city. He hopes to endanger the lives of all the humans, but his plan backfires because some of the pets are too loyal to their humans. Grodd's plans are defeated by the Flash, assisted by the Pied Piper, Vixen, and Rex the Wonder Dog. So we're not going to go super into depth, but that's just like pieces that I picked out from this because it's very long. So Grodd is seen in the Superman Batman arc Public Enemies. So you see him there. He is in Birds of Prey number 23. He's in JLA Classified numbers 1 through 3, which is a 3-story arc from 2004 where his forces and him attack the Ultramarine Corps. In Justice League of America number 21, Grodd is shown among the members of Libra's new secret society and placed in the inner circle. In Final Crisis, he was among the high-ranked superheroes and the supervillains that were turned into Justifiers. He is sent to apprehend Snappercar and Cheetah, but he fails. So moving on with that, here's the New 52 continuity. And Grodd was crowned Prince of Gorilla City, speaking with his father, King Grodd, about how the light that touched their fair city was destiny, which had once again tilted its hands and brought their culture to being. But Grodd rebuffs these claims, stating their destiny was their own command, and that they were destined for dominance. The Flash, Barry Allen, first encounters Gorilla Grodd after a trip through the Speed Force, which strands him in their hidden community, all of which just shortly after Grodd has been newly crowned as Gorilla King after killing his father and consuming his mind. The Flash is hailed as a messenger spoken of in the Gorilla Prophecy, but Grodd, who sees the interloper as a threat to his ascension and designs for world conquest. In total, a treachery planned by the Ape Elders from his most trusted general, Grodd led a personal execution detail in an attempt to kill Barry and assume the mantle of the Lightbringer. But Flash foils his attempts by outmaneuvering him until King Grodd causes the caves containing Gorilla City's history to collapse upon himself, knocking him unconscious, allowing the Flash to escape. So, Grodd eventually recuperates after his battle with the Flash, and so on, and during the Forever Evil storyline, Gorilla Grodd returns to Central City during a ceremony commemorating Flash between the humans and gorillas at the time when Ultraman had gods in eclipse. And Gorilla Grodd, brandishing several new powers, courtesy of the Light, proceeds to take control of Central City as its king and renames it Grodd City. Eventually, he grows bored with this and uses his heightened abilities to take off, the rest of his apes following him 2 parts unknown. So, here's where it talks about his psionic abilities. Grodd's psionic abilities allow him to place other beings under his mental control and transfer his consciousness into other bodies. He has, on occasion, vast telekinetic abilities ranging from force beams, telekinetic transmutation of matter, and lifting thousands of tons mentally. In recent issues, he has shown the ability to absorb intelligence through the consumption of human brains. He possesses great superhuman strength, far exceeding that of an ordinary gorilla. He is a scientific genius who has mastered Gorilla City's advanced technology and who has created incredible inventions of his own. He also uses large laser guns. His thought process still operates at a relatively human rate of speed. The Flashes have shown some degree of immunity to his telepathic illusions by moving so fast that their thoughts process Grodd's illusions in slow motion. And in one story, Grodd either gains or strengthens his already vast psychokinetic abilities via ingesting a pill he develops after evolving himself into a human, which enables him to control the forces of nature. So, as I said, in the new reboot, the New 52 reboot, he gained powers from the Light, which I went over. So, with that, here's some of his other versions. Antimatter Universe. He has a counterpart in the post-crisis Antimatter Universe's Earth called General Grodd, who is a member of the Justice Underground. He is a freedom fighter from a militaristic ape nation. In the Flashpoint timeline, he has succeeded in overthrowing Solivar and taking over Gorilla City. And in Justice, he makes a brief appearance in the comic during the Justice League's manhunt for a Mirror Master. Grodd is one of the villains interrogated by Shazam, and in Justice 2 he'll be leading an organization known as the Society, which is an anti-Justice League group. And the goal is conquering Earth in the wake of Superman's regime being defeated at the end of Injustice Gods Among Us. So, there is that. So I basically just told you his part in Injustice 2. I don't know if there's really anything else to talk about, other than stuff that he appears in, which is like the CW's Flash show. Let's see what else. He has appeared in the Justice League animated series. He has appeared in Justice League Unlimited. Excuse me. He has appeared briefly in the animated movie Superman Batman Public Enemies. He appeared in the direct-to-DVD animated film JLA Adventures Trapped in Time. He has also appeared in the direct-to-DVD animated film Lego DC Comics Superheroes Justice League vs. Bizarro League. Alright. So, he also appears in Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes, where he's voiced by Travis Willingham. He also appears in Lego Batman 3. He makes a cameo appearance in the Strikers Island stage in Injustice as a support card in that app. So, that is basically all for Gorilla Grodd. I like him as a character. He's a good villain. Probably won't be using him that often in Injustice 2, but he's a very interesting character. I have a video where I talk about him, which I will put in the description, or I will put at the end of this video for you guys to watch after this one, and it's my first impressions on his gameplay for Injustice 2. So I do like him as a character, and again, his part in Injustice 2 is in the Society, because he's a leader. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and my next one will be on Atrocitus. So that will be an interesting one, because I don't really know anything about him, but a friend of mine helped out. You know who you are. And he sent me the links and told me what I should talk about. So that will be next. So I hope you enjoyed this, and leave a like and a comment if you did. So thank you for watching.